What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Welcome to Club Quarantine. Yours truly. No, I'm just joking. So I literally have nothing else to do but create damn content at this point. So I decided to come in and do a get ready with me for the club living room. Y'all know what we've been going through. Club living room is lit. It's the only club we got at this point in time. But no, seriously, in all seriousness, please stay home. Please just do your part. It is very confusing times, very frustrating times for everybody, but I think we all do our part and we all just chill and relax. And I know it's easier. I know it's easier for some than it is for others, just because not everybody's getting paid. Money, resources, food resources is all pretty serious at this point. But and it is just as serious. You know, I work in retail, so it is just that serious for us. But I try not to stress and I try to relax and just let God do his thing. He knows what he's doing, so I'm not going to stress it. But I do want to stress to you guys to stay in the house, do your part, do what you can. And if that means sitting down and not being, you know, the life of the party for 5 minutes, I think that your life is worth that much. So I just wanted to come on here and kind of say that. And now kind of just to kind of get away from everything, the boredom, everything that's going on, I just want to sit and do my makeup and get ready for club living room. So if this video is kind of long, I apologize in advance, but I definitely wanted to do something. So much makeup and I never have enough time to really use all my makeup that I'm shopping my stash. So I'm using stuff that I haven't used in a very, 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 very long time. So you guys will kind of see it. I may use some old stuff, some new stuff, a mixture of stuff. I'm just kind of playing in makeup and just using this as a form of therapy and trying not to let my anxiety explode at this point, okay? So, with that being said, let's go ahead and prime the face. Primer hasn't changed. I'm using the exact same primer I've been using, so that's not changing. As you guys can see, I don't have lash extensions, so this will be the first video where I actually put on lashes. So that'll be a fun time, right? But as soon as I get out of there, I'm about to get a broken nail. You know, I'm about to get laced up, but I'm not about to stress about it. We gonna do what we gotta do. We gonna wash our hands and live our best life in the house. So, oh, hello, all my new subscribers. Welcome to my channel. And if you're new here and you like what you're seeing or you're not subscribed yet, please subscribe and hit that bell button to be notified when I post videos. And please don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. Yeah, I had to plug that in real quick because I'm like, oh, we still working during this downtime. And I'm gonna take my NYX High Glass. And I just put this in my T-zone, just cause I like how the light hits these places. So I just put it right there. And then I'm gonna color correct using my Master Camo. All of this is pretty much the same. But I am gonna do something a little bit different this go around. Normally, I put on my foundation and everything before my makeup. But this time, I'm just going to take a brush, spray it a little bit, and blend it out. But normally, I put on my foundation before I do my eyeshadow. Today, I'm going to do things a little differently, and I'm going to see how I like it. I mean, what time is better than now to experiment with different techniques and products you already have? And that is Elsa. But I want to go ahead and get this part out of the way. So, like I said, normally I would put on my foundation here, but I'm going to try a little bit of a different technique. So I'm going to take some Scotch tape. I'm going to take 2 pieces. And I'm just going to line up my eye, because I just want to get a more even and precise kind of look. I'm going to take my Covergirl Trublend Undercover Concealer. And now that I don't have lash extensions, I can really get down and dirty with these eye looks. So I'm just going to put that right there. Probably should have did my eyebrows first, but we'll get it together. That is a pig. Good job. So today I'm going to be playing in the Queen of Hearts by ColouredRaine palette. Everybody loves this palette. It is a beautiful palette. Ask me how many times I've used it. And it's older. So I've barely used this palette. So I said I'm about to pull this out of the archives and we're going to do something with this. So first I'm going to go into Royal Prerogative, this one right here. And I'm going to put that color in my crease. That's all. So I'm just going to take that color and I'm going to take my crease brush and I'm just going to put that in my crease. It's kind of weird not having this outer part unless I didn't place the tape in the correct place. So you know, rock and roll with it. So I think that's pretty good in the crease. I like to bring my crease color up just a little bit. And the crazy thing is, I watched one of my very first videos and I actually did my I did my eyes first and then my face. So for me to be doing it right now is just crazy. Another crease brush, and I'm gonna go into Duchess, that color, and I'm gonna go into my crease. I'm not gonna bring it up or anything. I'm just gonna put it right. Okay. And then, how do I want to do this? On my outer, I'm going to actually watch a young lady named Morgan. Her name is Morphs Too Much on Instagram. She actually gave me a good idea with my eyeshadow is to actually put a little bit of orange in there. So I'm going to take this Empress, and I'm just going to take a little bit of it, just a smidge, and just pop that in the crease. Just a little. I always like to give credit where credit is due. I don't ever want to take what people do and claim it as my own. So if I can remember where I've seen a certain technique at, I always try to give the credit there. And that does look pretty, so you go, girl, because this is cute. I'm trying not to forget about the outer area. Okay, so next I am going to take now I'm going to take another fluffy brush, and I'm going to take, actually I'm not going to do that yet, just quite yet. Now I'm going to take my P. Louise eyeshadow base. Y'all know me. I'm going to put that on my hand. This is in the color Remore 4. I'm guessing number 4. I sound like an idiot today. I'm a little delirious. So I'm going to take that, put a lot on here. I probably shouldn't put that much. And then I'm actually going to do my entire, I'm going to cut my entire crease. So I'm going to close my, well, it's easier if I do it this way. So. Yes, sweetheart.
It died.
It did?
It died.
Okay, let me charge it.
Okay.
So, what do you want to do?
It died, Mom. It died. I died.
Remember our first trip like this?
It died.
Okay, so I just cut the crease on the first eye. So you're going to take 2 different packing brushes. I'm going to take this one, and on the outside, I'm going to take that Ladyship color. And I'm going to put that right here. I see it. Put it down so I can put it on the charger for you. Yeah, we gotta charge it. Okay. So, as you can see, I kind of went halfway in. And I just am packing the color on. And then I'm going to take a brush that has a more dense brush that has nothing on it. And I'm kind of just gonna blend it in. Yes, sweetheart. No. Yes, sweetheart. I brought it in a little bit more. I see. And then I'm gonna go back into that color that we originally had, the original first crease color, and I'm just gonna brush that in there. And I'm gonna take that orange, and I'm gonna brush that back in there as well. I think we lost that orange a little bit. Go ahead. Then I'm gonna take another packing brush by ColourPop, and I'm gonna go into this princess color. It's like this kind of light pink kind of color. I'm gonna take that color. That's yellow.
Yellow.
No, this is yellow.
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 That's right. And then I'm just going to do the inside of where I didn't put that purple.
Don't patronize me.
And bring it a little over that purple color.
There you are. You okay? I'm fine. Okay.
Purple. And then I'm going to go back into that orange. And make that make sense. Gotta love Frozen. So then I'm going to take another one of these brushes, and on the bottom lash line, I'm going to go in with that Duchess color, which was that second dark brown color that we had. And then I'm also going to go into that purple. And that's pretty much all I want to do for the eye. So I'm not going to hold you guys. I'm going to stop and I'm going to do the other eye, and then I'll come back and we'll do the rest of the base. Hey, so I went off camera. I did a liquid liner. I'm not the best at it, but for this to be like one of my very few times of actually doing it, I think I did okay. And then I took a pink liquid liner and like lined the top, trying to be fancy and extra. So now I'm going to put on my lashes. Like I said, y'all never see me without lashes, so this will be interesting. So basically, I'm using the Ardell Faux Mink Wispies, not the Demi Wispies, just the Wispies. And I have a regular, you can use tweezers or these kind. I've glued them. I put the black glue on. I use the Strip Lash Adhesive Lash Couture Lash by Kiss. Yeah, Kiss USA. I got this from like Walgreens or something. And you want to let it get kind of sticky, kind of dry first. So I've been letting this sit for like the last maybe 20 seconds, 30 seconds. And now I'm just going to put my lashes on. Now, I'm not as skilled as others, so please be patient. But I'm going to try and see if y'all can. Actually, I'm going to let this get a little bit more tacky. And then I'm actually going to take some mascara. So I'm going to take the Voluminous Original Mascara in Very Black. And I'm going to coat my lashes first and then put the lashes on. It makes it a little easier. Actually, my lashes actually grew more than I thought they did. I actually forgot I have my Fenty mascara. I use that for another day. Okay, so this glue should be nice and tacky by now. I've really let this sit. So I'm just going to.
If anyone can resolve the past, if anyone can save Arendelle and free this forest, it's you. I believe in you, Elsa, more than anyone or anything.
See, the key to wearing strips is letting the glue actually dry down. Which normally, in the past when I've worn strips, I've been in such a rush that I never did that part. And now that I'm not rushing, I see the difference in application and how much easier it is to apply. Jesus, that was easy. Boom! For a person that has not put on strips in a while, child. Did that, okay? I haven't worn strips. Do you know how long it's been since I've worn strips? So now that I have it all the way glued on, I'm just pushing it up because I want it to look more flared out, open and awake than anything else. Okay, so because I didn't want this video to be super duper freaking long, I went ahead and I applied my foundation to my face. Actually, for foundation, I used my Fenty Hydro foundation. I have not used it in a while. And then for concealer, I think I'm going to use a concealer I have not used in a while as well. I think I'm gonna use the Juvias Place. When I use the Juvias Place in a while, this is in number 11. Just trying to get a time and opportunity here. So I'm trying to use stuff that I haven't used in a little while now. Typically a brush girl, so maybe under the eyes. I might try it again, but as of right now, under the eyes, I feel like I just need to stick with a brush because that wasn't it. Or maybe a beauty blender or something. Like something didn't work for me that works for others. So as of right now, I'm just going to take my brush. I'm taking my Anastasia. This is actually a foundation brush. This is So I'm sitting here watching Frozen for the 100th time. And a lot of times when I put it on, I'm not really watching it. I really put it on for my daughter. This movie is sad as hell. This is not for kids. This is a sad, sad movie. I'm gonna switch it up on the under eye. I'm gonna do my Fit Me. This is where I will use a sponge, however, because it wasn't working a few minutes ago. So I'm gonna use this e.l.f. one. I think my e.l.f. one is still really, really wet. Oh, these brushes are just not working today. I'm gonna go back to my normal Sonia Kashuk one. And I didn't mind actually doing my eyeshadow first. Like that's, especially when I'm doing like bold looks like that. Like that wasn't a bad move. And the tape, I highly recommend using tape, especially for beginners. That definitely helped with I think I put powder right there. My regular Sephora. Hit the rest of the face. take my Sonia Kashuk and my e.l.f. Halo Glow. This is like part of my makeup routine now.
Break it down to this next breath, this next step, this next choice is one that I
And just because there's so much on my face, I'm gonna put spray. Oh, this e.l.f. Hydrating Mist and my Holy Grail Too Faced Hangover 3-in-1. So next, I'm going to take my Morphe bronzer in the color Trailblazer. And I'm going to take my e.l.f. brush. I'm going to tap. I'm going to get all around my forehead, just warming it up a bit. More. So there's that. I'm gonna go into my Juvias place, the Warrior palette, and I'm going to use this color as my blush. So use this color as my blush. Fun fact, you can use eyeshadow for blush, especially pans like this, where it just makes sense. And then for highlighter, I'm actually going to use an OG palette. This one actually was re-released. It's the Nicole Guerrero and Anastasia Beverly Hills palette. It was re-released. So I'm going to go into that color Kitty Cat. It's like this pink color. I'm just going to use that right up there. Used a little too much right there. But see, I like how it goes over there. I'll mix a little bit of 143 just to tone it down just a little bit. I probably just amped it up, but hey, worst come to worst, if you ever put too much highlight on, well, actually it's not too much, it's actually very pretty, but if you ever put too much highlight on, or you don't like it being super frosty, just go back in with your bronzer and just tap over it just a little bit. It'll tone it down just a little bit. Okay, but they just re-released this, and I will highly get you one. It's bomb. I've had this for a couple years now, and it still works. So glad I used my OG. And then last but not least is the lips. Y'all know me, I like to keep it simple, so I'm just gonna go with a gloss. I'm gonna go with the Too Faced Raising the Roof gloss. Well, first I'm actually gonna put on my NYX butter gloss in the cinnamon roll. Then I'm going to go over that with this, just right here. And then that's it. So I'm going to go take my hair out, and then I'll come right back. All right, you guys. So this is the final look. I am loving it. I definitely got creative and experimented. I love this eyeshadow look. I just love everything about it. So I know this video was a little long. You know, I'm about to hit up club living room because, you know, we quarantined or whatever. Like I said, just make sure that you guys are being safe out there. Make sure that you guys are staying in the house, finding activities to do, getting much needed rest, just staying strong and staying prayed up, and just hoping that this all gets better with time sooner than later. So with that being said, I'm probably going to be recording more content because for me, this is therapy. This kind of helps me cope with not just, you know, what's going on, but it helps me in my everyday life. Anytime I'm stressed out or I'm feeling anxious, I just come to my lab. I call this the lab. I come to the lab and I record. So with that being said, thank you for watching. Sorry it's so long. Hope you had your popcorn. Make sure that you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Make sure you hit that bell to be notified when I post new videos. Also, make sure you follow me on social media. Instagram and Twitter are AmberMMack_. Pinterest is Amber Mack. And stay tuned because I'm putting new content on my blog as well. My blog is sincerelyambermariemack.com, and that's Mack, M-A-C-K, on all my stuff. And with that being said, thank you for so much for watching. Thank you so much for your support, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.